Hey guys, it's Este here and welcome back to the video. Today I'll be reviewing episode 7, or Shinobi 7, of Shuriken Sentai Ninninger Spring Ninja Festival. Now this is different. I'll be reviewing a Ninninger episode this week, Shuriken Sentai Ninninger, because no Downtrage episode this week, and I want to upload a review, so I'm uploading I'm reviewing episode 7 of Ninninger, which is a special episode because they're teaming up with Hurricaneger and Kakurangers. So this episode starts out with the Ninningers because last week's episode, or episode 6, monster, they had some problems with that monster, specifically Taka, and Taka saved the white ninja, key ninja, I forgot her name, but yeah, she wanted to say thank you to Taka for saving her, but she didn't have really the guts. By the time the ninjas were training because they wanted to be better at fighting, and then their uncle came in the room and was like, you know what guys, I feel powerless against you guys because you guys are pretty strong, but you guys need to get powerful against these monsters, so I brought you guys teachers. And the ninjas were all like, teachers, what? And then came out NinjaRed, Sasuke, and Hurricaneger Yousuke. I think that's his name. But yeah, so they both came in the room in their ranger forms and introduced them to the rangers. So yeah, and then they're like, you know what guys, we're gonna teach you guys how to be good ninjas. So they went to the forest into ranger form, and they started training themselves. NinjaRed from Kakurangers showing them his duplicity technique and how he can duplicate himself in order to fighting. And HurricaneRed was doing his sky stride with Sky and flipping the sword and stuff. He was doing that, which is just freaking cool. And the ninjas could have really put up to them stuff. Like those guys were cocky. They're like, man, you can beat us. We're better in ranges, yo. So the ninjas are having a hard time trying to take on their teachers, specifically Taka. And after the fight inside the dojo, they all were giving report cards on their grades, and Taka got 1, which he thought he was number 1, but no, the lowest score. The highest one got was like a 3, so they weren't really that good. And yeah, they were like, you need to practice more your ninja skills. But then the monster week came, which is the guy that can time travel, the watch thing on his thing, because time travel is cool, right guys? And so all the ninja people went outside to go fight the monster, except Taka, because they said Taka must stay here because he sucks. So they kept Taka inside, which into the ninja techniques, and all the rangers got outside and morphed up, found a monster, started fighting him one by one, but they were getting their butts beat, by the monster. And they were like, oh my god, we're being beat by the monster, what are we gonna do? They couldn't really do anything really. The guy was gonna go back in time to get the lost Shuriken, which they need to defeat the ninjas and take over the world. And that guy went back in time. And they're like, oh my god, that guy went back in time with the time portal. But then, hey, Taka showed up. He got out of the little rope thing and went back in time. And then HurricaneRed and NinjaRed, Sasuke and Yusuke, they were like, no, this can't be. They tied him up for a reason. Because back in 2005, when they were fighting this monster for the lost Shuriken, Taka showed up and tried to defeat the monster. But he died in that case. We'll explain why later in the episode. So the ninja veterans were like, he shouldn't have gone back in time because he died, and they showed him his burned up report card that they still kept to this day. So Taka is now dead. The monster came back. The rangers were like, oh my god, Taka's dead. Now the monster came back. He has the lost Shuriken. What are we going to do? But it turns out the lost Shuriken was actually a fake Shuriken. It was actually Sasuke's Shuriken that he must have lost, I'm guessing. So yeah, they were getting beat by the monster. Then bam, Taka comes back out of nowhere. Basically, the duplicity technique that NinjaRed showed him worked, and he was like, but in battle it wasn't really working, you were sucking. And he's like, I told you guys, I do better in battle, and he did say that in the episode. Actually, he proved wrong. Right, he proved he was right. So, all the rangers morphed up, ninjas morphed up, NinjaRed and HurricaneRed had this cool morphing sequence, it was all great. They beat the monster grew big, and then, it was called the Mecha, because not Megazord, people, it's not Megazord. So, they went to the Mecha, and they were fighting the monster, and they had their new Shurikens, the NinjaRed Shuriken and the Hurricaneger Shuriken, so Kakurangers Hurricaneger, and they used those things to do that thing with the red Zord, and it was like one with the duplicity technique, the Zord, the Mecha, and one was with the Sky Stride. So they used that to defeat the monster, and the episode ends with the 2 veteran ninjas disappearing, but then Akarenger shows up, the first Sentai's red leader, and he came out with the grandpa of the Ninningers, and then HurricaneRed and not Hurricane, and NinjaRed showed up with Akarenger and their grandpa saying their final words on how this team is strong and how they're always going to be watching over the Super Sentai Ninjas. This episode's really good. Had the 2 ninja veterans come back, and also had Akarenger come back, which I think it was his original actor. Actually, I need to look that up before I can say that. But yeah, this episode is great. It's sad it's only a 1-part special. It could have been like a 2-part, or it could have been a movie actually, and it could have had the Hurricanegers and more of the Kakurangers, because the Hurricanegers did a movie like 3 years ago. Hurricanegers 10 years after. But with the 2 ninja veterans at Akarenger coming back, that's actually pretty good, and showing that the 40th anniversary of Sentai is here. I was actually postponed 1 week because of Tokyo got delayed a week. But this episode actually really good. Really good team up with the ninjas, and it really showed what the ninjas can do in battle. And it just shows them that the ninjas cannot hide. They're going wild. The old ninjas hide, but these new ninjas, wow, they're rebels. They're running wild. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. My name is Este Gamer, and I'll see you guys for some more reviews. I don't know. What do you guys want me to review? I don't know. See you guys next time. It's more for time. Ninja Storm Ranger 4. It's more Alien Rocket Ranger Power.